If you've been playing Forsaken for a while, you've probably seen just how many skins the game has to offer. Every survivor comes with their own lineup, and while every skin has something that makes it unique, some definitely stand out more than others. Whether it's a great design, extra attention to detail, or exclusive animations and interactions, a few of them really go above and beyond. In today's video, I'm going through all 10 survivors and choosing my 3 favorite skins for each one. This is all based on my own opinion, so don't be surprised if your favorites end up being completely different. All right, with the intro out of the way, let's get right into the rankings. First up, we're taking a look at Noob. For my number 3 spot, I picked the Combat Dummy skin. Now, I already know some people might disagree with this one and say it's a little too simple. But honestly, that's something you'll see with a lot of Noob skins. Most of them don't really stand out that much, but this one just has a style that I really like. The black and white design looks clean, and the certified dummy text on the shirt is a small detail that makes the skin even better. It might not be the most detailed skin out there, but I think it does a great job at making a simple design look good. And there's actually one more reason why I like this skin. When you're using the Ghost Burger ability, the black and white design helps you blend in better, making it a little harder for other players to spot you. This is something that makes the skin even more useful, not just good looking. For my next Noob skin, I went with Milestone 4. Honestly, I think this skin looks better than a lot of the skins you can get from the shop. The first thing that stands out to me is the red crown on his head, which gives the skin a much more unique appearance. I also really like the 2 swords attached to his bag because they add a lot more personality to the design. The combination of red, yellow, and black works really well together and gives Noob a completely different look compared to his default style. The only thing that disappoints me about this skin is that it doesn't have a custom cola or ghost burger design. Both of them look the same as they do on the normal Noob skin. And I think this skin would have been much better with some unique versions. Especially for a Milestone skin, it feels like a missed opportunity. Even with that downside, I still think Milestone 4 is a really good skin and one of Noob's better choices. And in first place is the Retro Noob. At first it looks almost identical to the normal Noob skin, but it has some really cool details. It comes with a funny old-school walking animation, a shirt that says, "Noob, a new player, not someone who killed you." And honestly, that's pretty true. The skin also has a custom sound effect when taking damage, a spawn protection effect, and a custom limping animation. The spawn protection effect doesn't actually protect you, but it's still a cool detail that most retro skins have. Overall, it just feels way more unique than the other Noob skins. For our next survivor, we have Elliot. Coming in at the 3rd spot, I had to choose Milestone 4 again because this skin has a lot of really nice details. It comes with a yellow Valkyrie that leaves an orange trail behind while walking, plus a cool star effect on his back. Even his pizzas are changed into glowing yellow neon stars. The design looks really clean, and all these small details make it one of my favorite Elliot skins to use. However, I couldn't rank it any higher because it still looks pretty similar to the default Elliot. For our next skin, we have Chef Elliot. This skin was part of the Rabbids Takeover collaboration, and you could unlock it by joining the event game, playing the cool carnival map, and winning as a Robloxian. I'm not sure if this skin is still available, but it's definitely a pretty unique one. I really like the white and pink design, and the goofy sound effects when throwing pizzas or using Rush Hour make it even better. Overall, Chef Elliot is just a really fun skin to play with. And for the number 1 spot, I have to choose Zombie Cat Elliot. This skin was added during the Azure update and is actually one of the rarest Elliot skins. The developers only gave it to a limited amount of players, which makes it pretty exclusive. The way you get it is also really cool. A Zombie Cat Elliot has to give you a pizza, and that pizza infects you and unlocks the skin. I really like the green and black design, and the shirt is a nice detail too. The front says, "I love brains," and the back says, "Pizza to kill for." The sound effects also fit perfectly, with the pizza throw making a zombie sound and Rush Hour having a funny meow effect. For our third survivor, we have Two Time. And for the third spot, I picked the Assassin. I know this skin looks pretty basic at first, but it actually has a really cool feature. As you can see, I'm wearing 1X's mask right now, and the mask changes every single game. The other masks you can get are Slasher, John Doe, and Cool Kid. My favorite one is the Cool Kid mask because the goofy face with the one tooth sticking out is just hilarious. You're basically the ultimate troll if you use this skin. The masks also get ripped in half when you're on your second life, and your suit changes to blue, which is a really nice detail. For the second spot, I picked Spiral. I really like the dark color scheme, and the hidden eyes give the skin a really cool look. The hat also fits the design perfectly, and instead of the normal spawn symbol on the torso, it has a spiral instead. Once you reach your second life, the face changes into a spiral, and the one on the torso starts glowing too. This skin doesn't have any custom animations or effects, but I still think it's one of the coolest looking two-time skins. And for the number one spot, I picked Spring. This is easily my favorite two-time skin. I really like the pink hair and the flowers on the head, and the green and dark green colors go really well together. It already looks great in its first life, but the second life is where this skin really shines. The flowers on the head become much bigger, a pair of golden horns appears, and huge butterfly wings grow on the back. It completely changes the look of the skin and makes it feel much more impressive. I also like how colorful the whole design is without looking messy. Everything matches really well, and that's why I think Spring is the best two-time skin in the game. For our fourth survivor, we have Shedletki. And for the third spot, I picked Retro Shedletki. Just like the Retro Noob, this skin comes with the classic old-school walking animation, a spawn protection effect, and a custom sound effect when taking damage. Those are features that most retro skins share. One thing I really like is the brown crown on his head, and I'm pretty sure this is the only Shedletki skin that still keeps the original face after the update. It also comes with an old-school slashing animation, which is another really nice detail that fits the retro style perfectly. For our second-best Shedletki skin, I choose Y2K. I would personally put the golden skin here, but I'm too broke to buy it. Instead, I spent my money on skins I never use. But Y2K is still one of my favorite skins, and is definitely worth the price. It doesn't have custom animations, but the design is really good. I love the hidden eyes, the glowing white crown, and the arm accessory. This is also the skin I used to grind Milestone 4. It even has a cool detail where small particles come from the sword when slashing. Now for the best Shedletki skin, we have Bloxy. This skin was only in the shop for 2 weeks after the game won the Innovation Award last year, and I'm pretty sure it cost $5,000 bucks, which makes it a pretty rare skin. I'm not sure if it'll ever come back, but I honestly doubt it. The skin itself is easily my favorite Shedletki skin in the game. It comes with a custom slashing animation and a really unique fried chicken animation. I also really like the crown, the little Innovation Award trophy on the upper left side of the torso, and the golden wings on the back. The golden aura around the skin looks amazing too. Overall, this is easily the best Shedletki skin in the game. For the next survivor, we've got Guest. For my number 3 pick, I chose Dragon Guest. It's inspired by the Yakuza games, and even though the design looks pretty simple, the amount of custom sounds makes this skin stand out. Here's the blocking sound. Now, the charge sound. This is what it sounds like when you land a punch. And here's the parry sound. It also has random voice lines while you're walking around. Plus a custom sound when taking damage. The only problem is that some of the voice lines randomly get cut off before they finish. Hopefully the devs fix that soon, because it's been like this for a while now. For my next skin, I picked Sorcerer Guest. This skin is inspired by Jujutsu Kaisen and is based on Yuji Itadori. The design is basically Yuji's outfit with a blue color scheme, and I think it looks really clean. It doesn't have custom voice lines or anything like that, but the parry effect is what makes this skin stand out. Just look at this. It's basically a black flash, and in my opinion, it's the best parry effect in the entire game. Depending on whether epilepsy mode is on or off, the effect changes. You can get color combinations like blue and white, green and white, or red and black, which makes every parry look even cooler. And for the best guest skin, I picked Little Brother. This skin is inspired by Limbus Company, and for its price, the quality is honestly amazing. The design looks really clean, and the tattoos make it stand out even more. On top of that, it comes with custom voice lines and unique sound effects for every move. Here's the blocking sound. Now the charge sound. And finally, the parry sound. I know the exclusive Soy G skin exists, but I just don't like it as much anymore. Guest has a lot of great skins, but for me, Little Brother easily takes the #1 spot. And for our 5th survivor, we have Chance. For the 3rd best Chance skin, I picked Luck Roll. I really like the simple design with the giant dice head and the small dice hat on top. It's a funny skin based on the Luck Roll character from Battle Bricks. The coin flip animation is also really cool. Instead of a normal coin flip, you open a card box, which is the exact same animation from Battle Bricks. The opening sound effect is really satisfying too. And the funny death sound makes this skin even more goofy and makes it more fun to use. For the 2nd best Chance skin, I chose Retro. I really like the simple black design with the black shades. This skin also has the goofy walking animation, a unique spawn protection effect, and a custom sound effect when taking damage, which most retro skins have. But my favorite part about this skin is definitely the sound effects. It has custom sounds for every ability except Hatfix. This is how he sounds when using coin flip, this is how he sounds when using gunshot, and this is how he sounds when using the re-roll ability. The old Roblox sounds fit the skin perfectly, making this one of my favorite skins to use. And now, for the best Chance skin in the game, we have his golden skin. This skin got updated a couple of months ago and quickly became one of my favorites. It's also the skin I personally main whenever I play Chance. Like every other golden skin, it has its own last man standing theme. I really like the golden coin effects coming from his hat and the overall bright golden design. This skin also has really cool animations and sound effects for every ability. Yeah, this skin is honestly amazing and easily deserves the #1 spot. For our next survivor, we have Veronica. For her 3rd best skin, I picked Milestone 4. This skin doesn't have any custom sound effects or animations, but I really like the graffiti style. The hood gives it a really cool look, and the graffiti bag she's carrying around is a nice detail. Overall, I just think this skin looks really cool. For the 2nd best Veronica skin, I picked the Man Face. This skin also doesn't have any special sound effects or animations, but I really like the classic Roblox man face that this skin has. It's such a goofy skin, and that's exactly why I like it. It was released during an April Fool's event, so you can't get it anymore. Come on now. You can't tell me you don't like this man face. For the #1 spot, I picked Trend Hopper. I really like the blue and black color scheme, and the chains on the sides look really clean. The beanie is also a nice touch, so Veronica doesn't look so bald. I know this skin is based on the meme, but I honestly don't care. I just think it looks great. I'm pretty sure this is also the only skin with custom music that plays while using the skateboard ability, and whenever you perform a stunt, it plays a custom sound effect too. Just listen. For our 8th survivor, we have Jane Doe. In third place, I picked Noir. This skin doesn't have any special animations or sound effects, but I really like the black and white design. Jane Doe also doesn't have many skins that really stand out to me, so I ended up choosing this one. For the second spot, I chose Retro. Yeah, y'all already know the drill. I really like the retro skins. Jane Doe doesn't really have any crazy skins, so I ended up picking this one. Like most retro skins, it has the goofy walking animation. However, it's the only retro skin that doesn't have a custom sound effect when taking damage. On the other hand, it is the only Jane Doe skin with a custom sound effect for Crystal Pitch. That's pretty much it, but it's still a really cool skin. And for the best Jane Doe skin, I picked Elegant. This skin also doesn't have any custom sound effects or animations, but that's pretty normal for almost every Jane Doe skin. I really like the golden flowers on her head, and the golden necklace looks really nice. The white outfit matches the design perfectly and gives the skin a really clean look. Overall, it's a really well-designed skin, and it's also the one I personally main. For our next survivor, we've got Builderman. Coming in at number 3 is Ed. It doesn't have any custom turrets or dispensers, but who even cares? Just look at him. You seriously can't tell me this isn't one of the best-looking skins in the game? I mean, have you seen that absolutely insane jawline? This guy mogs almost every other skin without even trying. Honestly, this skin could have easily taken the number 1 spot, but I ended up putting 2 other skins just a little higher. Taking the second spot is Y2K. I really like the black accessory on his head, and the dollar chain is a really nice touch too. Overall, the gray and black color scheme just looks really clean. This skin also comes with custom turret and dispenser colors. Instead of the usual gray and red, the turret has a black and gray design, which looks way better in my opinion. The dispenser also gets a makeover, shooting out white stars instead of red while matching the same black and white color scheme. Overall, it's a really clean skin. But now it's time for the number 1 spot. Taking the number 1 spot is the Innovator skin. I really love the blue, pink, and purple design, and the aura around it looks insane. The Roblox logo with the blue wings on the back is also a really cool detail. This skin also has custom turret and dispenser colors. The turret changes from red and gray to a blue, pink, and black design, and the dispenser shoots blue and pink hearts instead of red stars. Overall, this skin looks amazing and easily deserves the number 1 spot. It was also available in the shop for 2 weeks alongside the Bloxy Shedletki skin. For our 10th survivor, we have Dusekkar. Coming in at number 3 is Flies of the Lord. This skin is honestly pretty simple, but for its price, it's actually really good. It comes with retro animations, but the best part about this skin has to be the sound effects. This is also the skin I used when I grinded Milestone 4, so it has a bit of personal value for me. Overall, it's a simple but really enjoyable skin. For the second place, I picked Love Shot. This skin was already really good before the rework, but the new version made it even better. The ghostly animated texture used for the hair looks really cool and gives the skin a much better appearance. Instead of having a staff, this skin comes with a huge pink syringe with a sparkly effect at the end, which is a really nice addition. The plasma beam and shield also match the pink theme, making the whole design feel more complete. Overall, Love Shot is a really well-made skin with a lot of cool details and effects. So, for the best skin, I would choose his golden skin, but again, I'm too broke to buy it. So let's just move on to the next survivor. For the next survivor, we have Taff. For the third spot, I picked Banana. This skin is inspired by Die of Death, and I really like the goofy design. My favorite detail is that he puts a banana in his trip mine, which is honestly pretty funny. There isn't anything too crazy about this skin, but most of Taff's skins don't really stand out to me. It's still a fun skin, so let's move on to the next one. Taking the second spot for Taff skins is Plash. I know this skin almost looks one-to-one like the original Taff, but it still has some cool details that make it more interesting. First of all, this skin has a custom sound effect when taking damage, which is a nice little addition. The subspace trip mine explosion also looks really cool and fits the skin well. Overall, it's a simple skin, but the extra details make it a pretty cool choice. For the best Taff skin, I picked Y2K. There isn't anything too crazy about this skin, but I really like the dark design, especially with the ski mask. I also really like the grappling hook on the back. You can see white particles coming out of it, which is a nice little detail. Overall, I just think this skin looks really cool and has a really clean design. For the last survivor, we have 007. Coming in at number 3 is Scripter. Now listen, I know this skin doesn't look that amazing, but most of the 07 skins are straight up buns, and I'm glad a lot of them got removed. I originally wanted to put the dummy skin here, but for the third best 07 skin, I picked Dummy. This skin is inspired by Get a Snack at 3 a.m. I know the skin is literally just completely gray, but that's exactly why I like it. The simple design makes it feel really clean, and it just feels smooth to play with. The only downside is that you get Invisibility 3 instead of Invisibility 4 when using the clone ability. But even with that, it's still one of my favorite skins, especially considering how simple it is. Taking the second spot is Davey Does Tutorials 33. I really like this skin's design. The black eyes and the sandwich on top of the head look really cool. There honestly isn't much else to say about it except it's the skin from this YouTuber right here. Even then, I still think it's one of the better looking 007 skins. Taking the number 1 spot is 404. This skin was added pretty recently, and it's already become my favorite 07 skin. I really like the outfit, and instead of having a burger on her head, she has a ramen box with a little noob sitting on top of it, which is a really fun detail. If you look a little closer, you can also spot a tiny sixer head hanging from a thread. Overall, I think this skin has a really clean design and a lot of nice little details. And with that being said, let me know in the comments if this ranking completely rage-baited you or if it was actually close to your own list. Also, make sure to join my Roblox group and follow me on Roblox. If you ever see me online, feel free to join me. I might give you the zombie cat Elliot skin. You don't have to subscribe, but let me know if you'd like to see a killer skin ranking next. Have a great day, y'all.